I kept this buried for so long, but it's spilling out. How do you explain your lingerie on the couch when your partner finds it and you've been cheating? I'm in our living room. The morning sun harsh through the blinds, when Matt holds up a black lace bra, his brow furrowed. Whose is this? He asks, his voice steady but sharp. My heart stops, the soft fabric dangling from his hand a glaring accusation. The couch's rough weave under me is a sensory jolt, grounding me as panic floods in my loyal facade cracking. I'm 28, a marketing coordinator, always loyal. At least I thought I was, until restlessness crept in. Matt's my partner of 4 years, steady, the guy who makes coffee every morning, his calm. A contrast to my coworker, Nate's electric charisma. We've built a life, our cozy apartment, our cat Milo, but lately I've felt trapped, craving something new. Nate's been a spark, his flirty texts and late-night work chats, pulling me somewhere I swore I'd never go. Last night, I crossed that line, and now this bra left behind in a rush could unravel everything. My best friend Lisa warned me about Nate last month. He's trouble, she said over wine, her skeptical tone piercing my excuses. She's sharp, always seeing through my impulsiveness, but I brushed her off, thinking I could handle a little flirtation. Now with Matt's eyes on me, I'm not so sure. The living room's quiet, Milo's purring the only sound, but the stakes are screaming: our relationship, my integrity, the trust we've built. I was careless, leaving evidence of my betrayal where he could find it. My restlessness led me here, but my loyalty wants to fight for us. I force a smile, my voice shaky. Must have fallen out of the laundry, I say, but his frown deepens. He sets the bra down, watching me, and I feel exposed. Lisa's warning. The clink of wine glasses echoes in my mind. I want to confess to fix this, but fear chokes me. The stakes are clear: our home, our future, my sense of self. As Matt turns away, one question burns: will he know what I've done? Or can I keep this hidden? The living room feels smaller now, the faint tick of the wall clock, a relentless anchor as I sit on the couch, Milo curled beside me. Matt's in the kitchen rinsing dishes, his silence louder than any question. The black lace bra, my damning mistake, is gone, tucked away somewhere, but its presence lingers, a ghost of last night with Nate. One night won't change us, I told myself, a shareable line now. Bitter with regret, my loyal nature, the part that loves Matt's steady warmth, is at war with the restless spark that pulled me to Nate's charisma. My heart's racing, torn between confessing and burying this deeper. Last night was a blur, Nate's texts after work, his meet me for a drink, my impulsive yes. One drink turned into a hotel room, his touch electric, my boundaries crumbling. I rushed home before dawn, thinking I had covered my tracks, but that bra forgotten in my haste betrayed me. The clink of wine glasses with Lisa last month when she warned me about Nate echoes in my mind. A call back to the moment I ignored her skepticism. The stakes are crushing Matt's trust. Our relationship, my integrity, one wrong move and I lose it all. Matt walks in, drying his hands, his eyes searching mine. You seem off, he says, his tone gentle but probing. I force a laugh, my voice shaky. Just tired from work, I lie, hating how easy it comes. His frown deepens and I look away, stroking Milo's fur, its softness a sensory jolt against my guilt. Lisa's sharp words, his trouble, ring louder now. She'd tell me to come clean, but my internal conflict is paralyzing. Part of me craves Nate's thrill, the escape from routine, but the bigger part knows I've betrayed Matt, the man who's my home. My phone buzzes, a text from Nate. Last night was fun. My stomach lurches and I shove it under a cushion. Matt's watching, his steadiness, a contrast to Nate's reckless pull. I want to believe I can hide this, that the bra was a fluke, but every lie builds a wall between us. My restlessness got me here, but my loyalty wants to fight for what we have. The clock ticks louder. The room's air thick with unspoken truth. I could confess now, face the pain, but fear keeps me silent. As Matt sits beside me, his hand brushing mine, one question burns. Can I keep this secret, or is it already slipping through my fingers? The apartment's quiet. The faint clink of Matt's keys on the counter, a sharp anchor as he heads out for his evening run. I'm on the couch, Milo's purring a soft hum, but my mind's racing, replaying the black lace bra in Matt's hand yesterday morning. Nate's text, last night was fun, burns in my phone. Unanswered, a secret I'm desperate to bury. My loyal nature, the part that cherishes Matt's steady love, is drowning in fear of exposure. The stakes are suffocating our relationship, My integrity, the life we've built. Every moment I don't confess feels like another lie piling up like stones. I'm trying to act normal, but Matt's questions are sharper now. Last night over dinner he asked, "You sure everything's okay? You're quiet." His tone was calm, but his eyes searched mine and I mumbled. Just stressed. The lie tasted bitter and his frown lingered. Nate's texts keep coming. Another this morning, casual, flirty, like we didn't risk everything. I haven't replied, but deleting them feels like admitting guilt. The clink of Lisa's wine glass when she warned me about Nate echoes in my mind, a callback to the moment I brushed off her skepticism. I thought I could handle this, but now I'm trapped. To break the tension, I crack a joke about Milo's latest couch scratching spree, hoping to lighten the mood. Matt laughed, a brief tonal shift, but it's fleeting. The suspense creeps back as I notice him glancing at my phone left on the table. Does he suspect my restless side? The one that craved Nate's thrill is shrinking under the weight of what I've done. Lisa's sharp voice, his trouble rings louder. She'd tell me to stop hiding, but hiding's all I've got. If Matt finds those texts, or if Nate gets careless, our life could unravel. The emotional moment hits as I pick up my phone, Nate's message glowing. I want to block him, to erase that night, but my fingers freeze. I'm not just scared of losing Matt. I'm scared of facing who I've become. My loyalty to him, to us, is still there, but it's buried under shame. The keys clink from earlier when Matt set them down. Feels like a countdown. I need to decide, keep lying, or come clean, but every choice feels like a loss. The apartment's too warm, Milo's purring too loud, and I'm torn between protecting our life and confessing the truth. As the door clicks shut behind Matt, one question burns. What if he suspects the truth, and I'm too late to fix this? The kitchen's dim, the soft hum of the fridge, a faint anchor as I stand by the counter clutching a cold glass of water. It's chill biting my palms. It's been 2 days since Matt's probing. "You're sure everything's okay?" And the black lace bris discovery feels like a noose tightening. My phone's off. Nate's text ignored, but the guilt of that night, my restless yes to his charisma, consumes me. My loyal nature, the part that loves Matt's steady warmth, is crumbling under shame. I broke everything. I whisper, a shareable line, raw with the truth. The stakes are unbearable, our relationship. My integrity, the trust I've shattered. The clink of Matt's keys from last night, when he left for his run, echoes in my mind, a callback to the moment I dodged his suspicion. I've been avoiding him, tiptoeing around questions, but his glances are heavier, now his quiet more pointed. Yesterday, he folded laundry, my laundry, and I caught his paws at a sweater. Like he was searching for more evidence. My vulnerability spills out as I admit I've betrayed him, not just with Nate, but with every lie since. I was restless, craving a spark, but now I'm left with ashes. Lisa's skeptical voice is my lifeline. I finally texted her this morning, vague, "Messed up bad, need to talk." Her reply was instant, "Call me now." I haven't yet, dreading her sharp dot. "What did you do?" She warned me about Nate, and I ignored her, thinking I could keep this contained. Now I'm dodging Matt's eyes, Nate's messages, even Milo's purring, which feels like judgment. The fridge's hum grows louder, a sensory jolt pulling me back. I picture Matt's face when he held that bra, his confusion, cutting deeper than anger. How do I face him when I can't face myself? I set the glass down, the counter's cool tile grounding me, but my hands shake. I need to fix this, but how? Confess and risk losing him. Keep lying and lose myself, the weight of my choice. Cheating, leaving evidence, staying silent is crushing. Lisa's pragmatism would push me to come clean, but I'm terrified of the fallout. Our apartment, our life, our love. It's all on the line. Comment below. What's the toughest mistake you've had to own? I need to know I'm not alone. The kitchen's silence presses in the fridge's hum, a relentless reminder of the truth I'm hiding. As Matt's key turns in the lock, one question burns. How do I face him with this secret? Eating me alive. The living room's too quiet, the soft hum of a ceiling fan, a faint anchor as I sit on the couch, my hands knotted in my lap. Matt's across from me, his steady gaze heavy, the black lace bris discovery. 3 days ago, still a silent scream between us. My phone's off, Nate's texts blocked, but the night I gave into his charisma haunts me. A betrayal I can't outrun. My loyal nature, the one that's always fought for us, is buried under guilt. And my internal conflict is a storm. Part of me wants to confess, to beg for forgiveness, but another fears losing him forever. The stakes are crushing our relationship, my integrity. The future we planned, I'm replaying his question from last night. You're quiet. His voice gentle, but edged a call back to the clink of his keys when I dodged his suspicion. I lied again, blaming work, but his frown said he's not buying it. Lisa's skeptical push finally got through. I called her this morning, spilling everything. You have to tell him, she said, her sharp tone cutting through my excuses. You owe him the truth. She's right, but the truth feels like a blade. I think about Matt's coffee every morning, his steady hand in mine, and the emotional moment hits. I've broken that, and it's killing me. My hands tremble. The couch is rough, we've grounding me a sensory jolt against the panic. Matt, we need to talk, I say, my voice cracking. His eyes lock on mine, wary but open. What's going on? He asks. Leaning forward, I take a breath, the fans hum steadying me. I messed up, I start the words raw. That bra, it was from a night I'm not proud of. I was with someone else, his face stills, pain flickering, and my chest aches. My restless choice, my betrayal is out, and there's no taking it back. Lisa's warning about Nate, his trouble rings hollow now. I'm the one who caused this. Matt's silent, his hands clasped tight. And I'm torn between pleading and giving him space. I want to fix this to be the woman he deserves. But I've shattered his trust. The stakes are clearer, our home, our love, my chance to make this right. I could have kept lying. But silence would have eaten me alive. My loyalty to Matt, to us, is fighting to surface, but it's bruised, fragile. The fan keeps humming the room's air, thick with his hurt. As he looks away, one question burns. Can I fix this, or have I lost him for good? The apartment feels like a held breath. The faint creak of the floorboards under Matt's, pacing a raw anchor. As I sit on the couch, my hands clenching a throw pillow. It's been hours since I confessed my words. I was with someone else, still hanging in the air, heavy and irreversible, Matt's steady nature. The rock I've leaned on is fracturing his face. A mix of hurt and disbelief. My phone's off, Nate's texts long blocked, but the night I gave into his charisma is a wound I can't close. My loyal nature, the part that's fighting for us, is tangled in anxiety, and my internal conflict is relentless. Part of me hopes for forgiveness, but another braces for the end. The stakes are excruciating, our relationship, Matt's trust, my chance at redemption. Matt stops pacing, his voice low but sharp. How could you? He asks, his eyes searching mine for answers I don't have. I don't deserve him, I think, a shareable line dripping with the shame I feel. My confession roar in the living room's fan hum yesterday echoes like a callback to the clink of keys when he first questio. Ned me, I try to explain my restlessness, the fleeting thrill with Nate, but every word sounds hollow. A betrayal of the life we've built. Lisa's skeptical advice, you owe him the truth, got me here. But now I'm navigating the fallout and it's brutal. Matt's distance is palpable. He slept on the couch last night, his silence louder than anger. Lisa's support keeps me grounded. I texted her after the confession, and she replied, give him time, but don't back down. Her sharp pragmatism contrasts my spiraling guilt, but she's right, I can't hide anymore. Nate's silence, meanwhile, is a relief but also a reminder of my recklessness. At work, a co-worker's, you okay, you look rough today, felt like a spotlight, and I'm terrified this could leak, ruining my reputation. The stakes are clearer, our home, our future. My ability to live with myself. My fingers dig into the pillow, its soft fabric, a sensory jolt against the chaos. Matt's pacing again, and I want to reach for him to fix this, but his hurt is a wall I can't climb. My restless choice broke us. And now suspicion colors every glance. I think about Lisa, how she'd tell me to keep fighting, but fighting means facing this pain head on. If Matt can't forgive me, I lose him, our life, everything. The floorboards creak louder, the apartment's quiet pressing, in a reminder of the trust I've shattered. As Matt pauses, his back to me. One question burns, will we survive this, or is this the end of us? The coffee shop's warm, the soft clink of mugs, a grounding anchor as I sit across from Matt, his steady hands wrapped around a latte, his eyes guarded but listening. It's been a week since my confession, the roar. I was with someone else that cracked our world open. My loyal nature, once buried under the guilt of that night with Nate, is now a quiet fire pushing me to fight for us. The vulnerability I've carried since the Black Lace Bra's discovery has turned to resolve. I'm choosing honesty no matter the cost. The stakes are everything. Our relationship, Matt's trust, my integrity. I take a breath, the mug's heat seeping into my palms. I'm so sorry, I say, my voice steady. Despite the ache in my chest, I broke your trust, and I'll do whatever it takes to earn it back. The words are a key emotional moment. A release of the shame I've hauled since the living room's fan hum, a callback. To my confession's raw pain, Matt's face softens, but his hurt lingers. I don't know if I can get past this, he says, his voice low, honest. His steadiness, once my anchor, now feels like a wall. But his willingness to talk is a start, Lisa's skeptical push. Give him time but don't back down, echoes her pragmatism guiding me. I've been open with Matt, answering his questions, owning my restlessness, my betrayal with Nate. It's brutal, but hiding broke us. Honesty might save us. I love you, I say, my eyes on his. I know I don't deserve you, but I'm here trying. He nods, his jaw tight, and I see the struggle in him. Love versus pain, trust versus doubt. My reckless choice, the bra left behind, could have ended us, but this moment, this truth is a turning point. We agree to try counseling space, slow steps. It's not forgiveness, not yet, but it's hope. Later I call Lisa, spilling everything. You're doing the work, she says, her voice warm, echoing her support from our last talk. Confessing didn't erase the pain or Nate's shadow, but it's freed me to rebuild. I'm not the woman who cheated anymore. I'm the one owning it, fighting for what matters. The emotional weight of this choice, honesty over avoidance, has reshaped me. I'm learning to value trust, to tame my restlessness with loyalty. The coffee shop's chatter hums, the afternoon light soft through the window. Matt still here talking, and that's more than I dared hope. Our love, our home, our future, they're fragile but not lost. As we stand to leave, his hand brushing mine, one question lingers. Can trust be rebuilt, or will my mistake always shadow us? The soft glow of string lights bathes my living room, the faint purr of Milo on the couch, a quiet anchor as I sit with a warm mug of tea, its steam curling in the air. It's been weeks since that coffee shop talk with Matt, where I laid bare my betrayal, the black lace bra the night with Nate, my restless choice that nearly broke us. The theme of accountability woven through this confession has become my foundation. Growth comes from facing your failures and rebuilding with truth. My loyal nature, once fractured by guilt, now feels whole, guiding me to cherish what matters. The stakes, Matt's trust, our relationship, my integrity, are still present, but they're steadier now. I sip my tea, the mug's warmth a sensory echo of the coffee shop's latte when Matt and I took our first step toward healing. We're in counseling, navigating the slow, messy work of trust. Matt's steadiness, his quiet strength shines through. He's not forgiven me fully, but he's trying, and that's enough. Lisa's skeptical support has been my rock. Over lunch yesterday she said, "You're not that mistake anymore," her pragmatism a callback to her warning about Nate's trouble. Her belief, like Matt's effort, has pushed me to keep going, to choose fidelity over fleeting thrills. The fallout hasn't vanished. Some nights Matt's quiet, his pain surfacing, and I feel the weight of what I did, but we talk now openly, and that's new. I've cut Nate out completely. His charisma, a lesson in what I don't want. My restlessness, once a spark for betrayal, is tempered by gratitude for Matt, for our home, for the chance to rebuild. I'm still the marketing coordinator who loves her job, still the woman who laughs with Lisa over wine, but I'm also someone who knows the cost of breaking trust, and the value of earning it back. I'm sharing this because we all stumble and we all have a choice to rise. What's a trust you've worked to rebuild in yourself or someone else? Comment below. I'd love to hear your stories. Mistakes hurt, but they teach, and I'm thankful for the lesson. The string lights twinkle, Milo's purr, a gentle hum, and I lean back at peace. Love isn't perfect, but it's worth fighting for. And I'm ready for whatever comes next.